One morning, while exploring the edge of the royal garden, Cinderella discovered something unusual: an old, overgrown stone archway hidden behind vines. Curious, she gently pulled the vines away and stepped through. To her surprise, she entered a hidden garden, more beautiful than anything she had ever seen. Flowers glowed softly in colors she had never imagined, butterflies danced in the air, and a soft breeze whispered through trees that shimmered with silver leaves. In the center of the garden was a small fountain with crystal clear water. Beside it stood an elderly woman in a cloak made of woven leaves and moonlight. "Welcome, Cinderella," the woman said kindly. "I am the keeper of the Garden of Wishes." Cinderella gasped. "A secret Garden of Wishes?" The woman nodded. "Only those with pure hearts can find this place. Here, you may make one wish, not for yourself, but for someone else in need." Cinderella thought carefully. There were many people she had met: children without homes, farmers with no rain, elderly women who had no one to talk to. How could she choose just one? "May I walk and think?" she asked. Of course, the keeper smiled. As Cinderella strolled through the garden, she met magical creatures: a rabbit who played the violin, a fox who painted flowers with his tail, and a bluebird who sang songs that made trees bloom. One little creature, a mouse in a tiny jacket, tugged at her dress. "You look kind," he squeaked. "Would you come meet someone?" He led her to a corner of the garden where a young girl sat under a tree. Her clothes were worn, and her eyes were sad. "This is Lina," said the mouse. "She comes here in her dreams. Her village was destroyed in a fire, and now she lives in the cold woods." Cinderella sat beside her. "Hello, Lina, I'm happy to meet you." Lina looked up and managed a smile. "You're a princess, but you're kind." Lina sighed. "I wish I had a home again, not a castle, just a little cottage, with warm soup and a bed." Cinderella felt her heart swell. She had found her wish. She returned to the fountain, where the keeper was waiting. "I have my wish," Cinderella said. "I want Lina to have a new home, full of warmth, kindness, and people who care." The keeper smiled and touched the fountain. The water glowed gold. "Because your heart is so pure, your wish will do more than build a home," the keeper said. "It will create a village, a place where lost and lonely people can live together in peace." And so it was. The next morning, Cinderella woke with the memory of the magical garden still fresh. Unsure if it had all been a dream, she went to the edge of the royal land, and there, she found it a new village, with small cottages, fresh gardens, and laughter in the air. Lina stood in front of one of the homes, her eyes wide with joy. Cinderella hugged her. "Welcome home,